Touch those and you'll be wearing them.
Why leave handcuffs out here where people can take them?
Most people in this town have the sense to understand what happens if they do take them. I hope you count yourself among them, Mr. Green. I'm still right here, Mr. Green. I'm still right here, Mr. Green. I'm watching you, Mr. Green.
I'm on my best behavior, Sheriff.
Good. Keep it up.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Guess it keeps this place warm in the winter. I probably shouldn't. What is this, a spittoon? I'm not looking any closer, just in case. That can't even speak. That's no use to me. They're lockers, so pretty confident they're locked. These probably hold the personal items for any prisoners. You're Mortimer, yeah? What happened to you?
Oh, bad trip. Or maybe a really good one. I can't really remember.
And now the sheriff's got you locked in here until it wears off.
Hopefully that's all. He seemed angrier than usual. I think I did something this time, maybe.
There's no way you totally forgot what happened.
You'd be surprised. Those mushrooms pack a punch. But when they punch you the right way, man, let's just say the Watambu were onto something.
You're this messed up from some mushrooms?
Oh, those aren't some mushrooms. Best mushrooms in the world out in that forest. But sometimes they get a mind of their own. And then you end up losing yours.
Did you say Watambu? What's that?
People who lived here a long time ago. They're the ones who figured out about the mushrooms.
Do you know anything else about them?
Did I already say they lived here a long time ago?
Yes.
Well, that's all I got.
You gotta remember something. Where were you when you came to?
Dr. Morgan's office, same as usual. He said I was licking the window of the candy store screaming that it needed more nougat. And then the sheriff came in and started asking me questions about some green thing.
The sheriff asked you about a green thing? What green thing?
I don't know. The doctor said I was holding it when he collected me. I didn't get a good look because I was so out of it. Oh no. The sheriff must think I stole it. What if I did steal it?
Where's the green thing now?
If the sheriff hasn't figured out who it belongs to, he probably put it with the rest of my stuff.
And where's that?
In one of the lockers over there, probably. Enjoy your freedom.
The mushrooms that you took, do they look like these drawings?
Those are the ones, all right. You should color them in all blue. Nice journal, by the way. I've been meaning to get into journaling.
That seems pointless. Not sure why I'd do that.
Mortimer said he was found holding some green thing, and it's probably in one of these lockers. They're lockers, so pretty confident they're locked. Putting a bunch of dents in a locker won't get it open. Not a chance.
No.
I'm watching you, Mr. Green.
I'm on my best behavior, Sheriff.
Good. Keep it up. I'm still right here, Mr. Green.
No. What would that do? That seems pointless. I don't see the point. What would that do? I don't follow. That seems pointless. How would that help?
Not a chance.
I don't follow.
It tells your fortune based on how much you weigh. That costs money. It seems like a waste of it. You need to put a coin in to watch the movie. They're coin-operated. Plus, I'm at least a couple decades too old. They have a little bit of everything in there. No, it's closed. They're coin-operated. Plus, I'm at least a couple decades too old. A run-of-the-mill public telephone. I don't have any calls to make.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale, sir. We use them here in the salon.
I wouldn't know what to do with that. I probably shouldn't.
She makes me feel like I'm about to get my knuckles wrapped. Those things look like they could suck the brain right out of your head. My hair's plenty dry, maybe too dry.
Apparently he's been doing it for as long as they've been together.
You're kidding! It's so disgusting. How can she stand it?
That's what I said! Oh, I think you have a delivery, Mary.
Can I help you, sir?
Who's this gross guy you're talking about?
I'm sorry, does that sound like it's any of your business?
Annette, he might be a customer. Are you a customer, sir?
No.
Then I'm sorry, does that sound like it's any of your business?
Are there any new fashionable trends I should look into?
No offense, but it looks like you should start by studying the basics.
That's very offensive.
Sir, Annette said no offense. That means you can't get offended.
Those machines are huge. They look pretty dangerous.
They do?
No, Annette. Don't listen to the uninformed gentleman. The hair dryers are indeed large, sir, but they are perfectly safe.
How hot do those things get? Could that damage your hair?
Wait, could it, Mary?
No! Sir, you are distressing my client. If you have no business here, please leave.
Either of you smell burning?
Burning? Oh my god, do I?
No burning, Annette. Zero burning. Just dry, healthy hair. Sir, get out already. Please come again.
How would that help? I don't follow. What would that do?
Sir, don't touch that. These machines cost a fortune.
My hair's plenty dry, maybe too dry.
Sir, don't touch that. These machines cost a fortune.
What would that do? That seems pointless. I don't follow.
You break, you buy.
And hello to you too. Impressive fan.
Not for sale.
Why not?
Nothing wrong with it. Do not touch fan.
That seems pointless. What would that do?
An assortment of dusty old electronics. Most of them are in bad shape. If he sees me touch any of this, he'll say I broke it. No reason to risk it. I break, I buy. No reason to risk it. Hi there.
You break, you buy.
Yes, you already said that. I'm allowed to try this transmitter for free?
Yes, but...
I break, I buy.
Da.
What about the phonographs? Can I try those?
No.
Why not?
No sign.
Can't argue with that. Bit of a strange question for you. Do your radios ever give you horrific depictions of past events?
You mean news report? Yes, radio gets news report. 15% extra.
No, like, never mind. I'm a little short on cash. What happens if I break something?
You break, I break.
Understood?
Thanks for business.
No reason to risk it. I break, I buy.
What would that do? How would that help? No. How would that help?
At what point did this become the universal symbol for a barber? I can't touch that. I'm not a barber.
Please don't touch the hair clippings, sir. It's unhygienic and odd. I appreciate your desire to help clean, but it is a sanitation violation for you to do so. I appreciate your...
I imagine it's for employees only. Locked. I don't need to go anyway. Effortlessly mysterious.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Sure enough, it's holding a coat. I'd rather not steal clothes after what happened last time. Classic and clean.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
I've always been more of a sideburns guy.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Looks new. I should get his permission before sitting down. I don't want to get it dirty. Hey, I know that guy.
Just the fellow I wanted to see.
You know me?
I know everything that I need to.
Which is...
That you are a man in dire need of a barber.
There's hair all over the floor.
First time in a barber shop?
No, it's just usually they sweep it.
As I will be doing when I close up. I collect it and sell it to local farmers as fertilizer.
Does hair work as fertilizer?
I have no idea.
Mind if I grab a handful of that hair? You seem to have plenty.
Whatever do you want it for?
I don't know.
Surely you see the absurdity in that, yes?
Yes. So can I grab some?
No. As I told you already, I sell it.
You ever nick anybody with that razor over there? Looks sharp.
Indeed it is sharp. It is in fact much more dangerous if dull. And I can assure you I have never injured a client. To do so would be disastrous to my reputation. Not to mention my... minor aversion to blood.
You said you have an aversion to blood. How bad is it?
Why, You're not bleeding, are you? You have to tell me if you're bleeding. It's the law.
So pretty bad then.
All things being equal, I would strongly prefer not to be in the same room as an actively bleeding individual. I will leave it at that.
What do you charge for a haircut? I'm low on cash at the moment.
How much do you have?
0.
Ah, I fear I charge a touch more than 0. But seeing as how I'm newly arrived in town, allow me to offer you a complimentary shave. Provided that you return for a proper haircut whenever your wallet allows, of course.
I suppose a quick shave wouldn't hurt.
That's the spirit. Have a seat. There we are, my friend. Do come back when you find the time. And money.
I don't see the point. I don't see the point. Would you mind touching up my shave? I think you missed a spot.
That won't do at all. Take a seat.
Gotcha! Did I spook you there? Just a little catch-up prank. Sir? What the? He can't be. You call this a minor reversion of blood? I didn't, it was just, he... He was in my nightmare, like the man in the car. How many other heads were mounted on that wall, besides mine? Am I next? What am I supposed to do? I can't tell the sheriff, and if I leave town, he'll have all the more reason to suspect me. I'm stuck. There's no talking to him now. If I touch him, it might look like this was intentional. I have no idea why I would need this, but he definitely doesn't need it anymore. I'm not taking any more of that. If I touch him, it might look like this was intentional. What would that do? I imagine it's for employees only. Pardon me, ladies. I dropped my wallet.
Klutz.
Not to be a broken record,
What is it now, sir?
there's an awful lot of hair on the floor. Is the hairdryer supposed to do that?
That's my hair! My beautiful hair is ruined!
Annette, I'm so sorry. This has never happened.
Well, that went better than the prank with the barber. There's a nearly empty bottle of nail polish here. She probably won't miss it. There are plenty of full ones. Ow! These hairdryers really are dangerous. What would that do? That seems pointless. How would that help? Those things look like they could suck the brain right out of your head. I don't follow. What would that do? I don't see the point. How would that help? Not sure why I'd do that. If anyone catches me back there, I'm dead. If anyone catches...
Oh, I gotta lay off those things.
Feel better. Mortimer said he was found holding some... They're lockers, so pretty confident they're locked. I don't see the point. He's already locked up. Why? Guess it keeps this place warm in the winter. I don't see the point. How would that help? Doesn't seem worth it if I get caught starting a fire in a police station. Not sure what I'm looking for. If anyone catches me back there, I'm dead. How would that help? What would that do? No. I don't follow.
Mr. Green.
Hello again, Sheriff.
Got a minute?
Yeah?
Did you happen to visit this barber shop earlier this evening?
I can't say I did.
Have you seen anyone walking around that's been acting suspicious?
I can't say I have.
What can you say, Mr. Green? Anything?
I hope whatever happened in there wasn't too bad.
Well, we don't have a missing person this time. Listen, if you happen to recall anything that might be of use to me, you let me know.
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Green, you take care.
Continuing to talk to him is a very, very bad idea. Old Mariner Cigar Store. They're closed for the evening. Awfully trusting of them to leave fruit outside overnight. They trust me not to steal the fruit, so I won't steal the fruit. Encouraging to see at least one person with a book. How would that help? What would that do? I don't follow. I happen to be a bit of an author myself, and,
Oh, you must forgive me. It's been a long day. If you have something for me...
Oh. Looks like someone left their gloves behind. Unburnt Ashes. It's the latest novel from that jerk, Paul Frey. A local critic will be reading from it later this evening. I don't want that. I hate the guy's guts! Critic reviews for various books. Probably ones by local authors. I wouldn't know what to do with that. I don't see the point.
Need help finding anything?
I'll take a look around. I don't think the leather by itself is enough to protect me from getting electrocuted. Not sure why I'd do that. No. I don't follow. Lovely evening.
Peaceful, too. For now.
Expecting a war later?
Expecting anything. Colin Faraday, Neighborhood Watch.
Harvey Green. Books. What does the Neighborhood watch out for?
Suspicious activity, along with suspicious inactivity.
Wait, so how much activity isn't suspicious?
Why do you ask? Seems suspicious.
How many people are in the watch?
5, if you count my wife.
And?
And my 8-month-old son. And my dog.
Uh-huh. Does the Neighborhood Watch work with the police?
The police? Please, you think the sheriff keeps the peace around here?
Yes?
The safety of the public is best secured by the public itself. More specifically, by me, Colin Faraday.
Quite the radio you have back there.
Appreciate it.
Isn't the roof antenna a bit overkill?
Absolutely not. It's for the watch, used only in the most dire of emergencies, tuned to our secure frequency.
Oh, which frequency's that?
Did you miss the secure part, compadre? Stay frosty.
I can't see which frequency it's set to from back here. Need any handcuffs for your watchman duties?
Got 5 pairs in my bunker. You hold on to those in case things get ugly.
That seems pointless. How would that help? What would that do? I'm no expert, but they look nice enough. These definitely cost money I don't have.
No.
I guess something's finishing up in there. I might ruin whatever's inside. What would that do? Can't deny the guy makes a lot of pots. It's full of small clay discs.
I am sorry. Those are for a special client. Hello, friend. You seek to reshape the earth.
Oh, I've never really worked with clay.
Who said anything about clay?
Did you make everything in here?
A few are by students, but for the most part, yes.
Impressive work.
The wheel does the work. We simply leave an impression as it turns.
But don't you turn the... Forget it. Are you done for the day?
I am not, but at this moment, I am a potter with no clay. Hardly a potter at all, really.
Can you get more?
I can, but the absence of a certain leg makes it a challenge.
Right.
Left, actually.
I could bring you some clay if you want.
I will appreciate that, yes. One feels troubled when they do not play their given role. You will bring me clay, and I will give you something from my shop in return.
Where do I find clay around here?
Keep an eye out, friend. You will find it.
Really? That's the best you can do?
No,
That's a lot of little clay discs.
they're gambling chips, friend, for the casino.
You make all of the casino's chips?
I always have and I always will, until one of us is not here. See you soon. I am sorry. Those are for a special client.
Mostly pizza, a few calzones, which, let's be honest, are just folded over pizza. I probably shouldn't. I have the strangest feeling these guys are brothers. I probably shouldn't. Piping hot and ready to go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hands off! That's my only pizza shovel. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's for sliding pizzas in and out of the oven. They look crispy. Never fill up on bread. Do they not have plates? I probably shouldn't.
If you're here for dinner, pick a table.
I'm not hungry.
What are you, the health inspector then? We're closed.
What's your problem with the health inspector?
Those government jamokes will find any excuse to shut down an honest local business. I bust my ass night after night slinging pizzas, and they expect me to find time for federally mandated sanitation guidelines. God forbid there's one measly rat in your side salad. Pick it out.
Where did you learn to make pizza?
Ever hear of a little place called Naples?
Yeah?
Well, so had the author of a cookbook I found in the sewer.
You're getting pretty good air on those dough tosses.
Please, this is rookie stuff. Check this out.
Dang!
Haha, best part of the job right there.
Could you toss that dough again?
Oh, you mean like this? 2 points! See ya.
People's clothes are hanging over the pizzeria. Classy. The pizza chef's working right below here. No, if anything falls down there, I'll be in big trouble. I don't follow. Not sure why I'd do that. That would just make a lot of different people mad at me at the same time. What would that do? I don't see the point. People's clothes are hanging. The pizza. Piping hot and ready to go. Got nothing to bake. I probably shouldn't. I think I hear something rustling around up there.
Get it off! Get it off! Ah!
I'll admit, that one's on me. Forget it. There might be 10 more cats up there. I don't see anything special about it. Two nice things of flowers ready to be judged. Looks like they're waiting on a third. The other two entries are in vases. I don't think I can just put a pile of flowers on the table. Somebody would notice me tampering with the competition.
Constance DeWitt. You are?
Harvey, Green.
You here to compete, or just looking around?
What kind of competition are we talking about?
Floral arrangements, the pinnacle of natural elegance and beauty.
Lovely. Is there a prize?
Membership in the highly selective Villa Ventana Floricultural Guild.
What's that?
It's this, genius. You're standing in it.
Oh, neat. How do I sign up for the competition?
You sure you're up for it?
Why wouldn't I be?
You need to arrange flowers. By the looks of it, you can't even arrange your shirt.
That's a totally different skill set.
Whatever you say. If you're serious, put together an entry and place it on the table over there.
The competition arrangements are looking a little dried out.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, but I also can't afford to risk it. There. Happy? No, we don't grow any of the fun stuff. Thanks for stopping by.
Not sure why I'd do that. That seems pointless. I don't see the point. What would that do? That should get me on her good side.
Oh, that equipment's for members only. Sorry, dear. Well, hello there, sir. Welcome. I'm Judy.
Thanks. I'm Harvey.
What brings you to our little refuge from everyday life?
Do you know a woman in town named Lena?
Oh, Lena? I know who she is. We aren't close, though. Different circles. She always looks a little sad. You know, maybe I should bring her some flowers sometime.
Why the gas mask? Plants don't seem that dangerous.
Oh, the plants aren't, but the pesticides can be. You don't want to breathe in any of those, no, sir.
Mind if I borrow the mask for a little while?
Oh, I wish you could, Harvey. But only club members can use it. Them's the rules.
What's that you're working on?
Oh, this? It's called a bonsai. You prune it so it grows just the way you want. I like to think this little guy appreciates that someone's in charge of all the important decisions. Bye, Harvey.
I found some flowers.
Oh, I love those. They look just like the ones I grow outside my house.
Oh, what a coincidence.
If you're entering them in the contest, make sure they're in a vase or something. Connie's a real stickler.
I don't see the point.
Don't you dare walk off with my bottle!
Oh yeah, sorry. Remnants of a meteorite that landed approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Villa Ventana. That looks a lot more heavy than it does useful. Remnants of another meteorite that landed approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Villa Ventana. That looks a lot more heavy than it does useful. The astrolabe was used for centuries to identify stars and planets in the night sky. I wouldn't know what to do with that. They're painted with an impressive amount of detail.
Thank you. I find myself with an impressive amount of free time.
I wouldn't want to ruin all of her hard work.
Welcome, fellow galactic traveler.
Hi. Why are you calling me a galactic traveler?
Why, because you are. All of us are. Hurtling audaciously through the Milky Way aboard our great spherical vessel.
I feel pretty stationary.
An illusion. The speeds of Earth's orbit and rotation hold so miraculously constant that we feel nothing. Well, just have a look around. I'm sure you'll pick up a factoid or two.
Why does this town have an observatory?
Villa Ventana's high hilltops make it stellar for stellar observation. Regrettably, Villa Gaviota's substantially higher hilltops make it even more stellar. And it's 30 minutes up the road. All of which is to say, we don't get many visitors. So, welcome!
So is there a telescope I can look through?
Sadly, our research telescope is off-limits to guests. However, we have set up a spyglass at the rear window.
What's the difference between a spyglass and a telescope?
A spyglass is weaker, better suited for terrestrial observation of distant objects and landmarks. You'll find it provides a striking view of Ventana Peak.
I'm a little rusty on my planets. Could you refresh my memory?
Certainly. Over on the left there, you'll see the sun, which is our star. Then we have our 4 smaller planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, of course, and Mars. Then we have the much larger cohort of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Thank you. That brought it all rushing back.
Anytime.
Are you an astronomer?
Would you enjoy the hokey answer where I say that every human who looks up at the night sky is an astronomer?
Not really.
Then, yes, I am an astronomer.
So, anything new in space?
The community is abuzz with excitement over the recent discovery of a 9th supposed planet. Pluto, they're calling it.
What do you mean, supposed planet?
It feels hasty to classify it as such. If the reports are true, it's even smaller than the moon. The moon! Plus, now I'm stuck here painting a Pluto to add to our educational display.
If you don't think Pluto deserves to be in the planet display, don't add it.
But the larger community has reached consensus.
Is that what Copernicus said when he figured out the sun revolves around the Earth?
Earth around the sun.
Whatever.
The thing is, Copernicus was disputing a fundamental understanding of the cosmos. This is like arguing about whether a particular shirt is a small or a large.
Yes, but what happens when you wear a large shirt when you're supposed to wear a small?
Oh my god. You look ridiculous. You're right, I have to take a stand. Here, take my Pluto before I overthink this.
Yes! Stay strong for science. Charming, in a complete catastrophe sort of way. What would that do? I don't see the point. Not sure why I'd do that. How would that help?
Welcome back. Enjoy the exhibits.
The armillary sphere was used to model the movement of the heavens relative to Earth. I probably shouldn't. Complicated astronomy gadgets. I probably shouldn't touch anything.
That's correct. Please do not touch. The instruments are exceedingly delicate.
Nobody would miss one old broken compass. There's plenty more in there, and I could see this being useful. Ventana Peak is known the world over for the unique rock formation at its summit, an arched opening that locals fittingly called the Window. Scholars continue to debate whether the window is the result of natural erosion or the deliberate work of an ancient civilization. It doesn't adjust as I rotate it. It's definitely broken. Not sure why I'd do that. No. Not sure why I'd do that. How would that help? It's bolted onto the base. I can't smuggle the whole thing out of here. I'll borrow this for a while. Don't imagine anyone else showing up to use it. What would that do? I don't follow. Not sure why I'd do that. I don't follow. This mess doesn't stand a chance against those two. If I'm gonna win this, I need to find a way to level the playing field. How would that help? What would that do? No. Spritzing it doesn't seem to help much, unfortunately. I have created a fully arranged arrangement of flowers. Take a look.
Ha! That looks like trash! But I suppose it qualifies to compete. And we need another entry. All right, dump it on the table.
This mess doesn't... If I'm gonna... Check it out. I'm getting the hang of this floral arrangement thing.
That looks very unique, Harvey. What's that ball in the middle?
Oh, that's just Pluto.
Oh, you named it. You've got a real knack for this.
Don't you dare walk off with my bottle!
Oh yeah, sorry. Better do this from a distance. Otherwise, the watchman will watch me watching. There we go. Clear as day. His top secret frequency is 30 megahertz.
The watch is watching. Keep your eyes peeled.
Good evening, Villavent. Tough crowd. Breaker, breaker, this is Thunderbird calling all members of the Neighborhood Watch. Come back.
I read you, Thunderbird. This is Sentinel. What's your status? Over.
Sentinel, we've got a situation. Oh, over.
Copy that, Thunderbird. Which sector? Over.
Foxtrot, over.
Copy. And what's the situation code? Over.
Situation code? It's, Veronica, over.
Received, Thunderbird. En route to Forest to stop ongoing shark attack. Over and out.
There's about 10 different reasons that shouldn't have worked. Unbelievable.
I trick him too sometimes. No returns. Much appreciation.
I've played around enough with that. It's a radio. Judging by the antenna, it's a seriously powerful radio. There's a good amount of fuel sloshing around in there. How would that help? I'll grab a handful. I've already taken enough. I won't get too far without a paddle. Nobody's inside. I'm not much for fishing anyway. Nothing useful in there. Bay Lighthouse. Yep, I can confirm there's a lighthouse out there. I wouldn't know what to do with that. It's still attached to the boat with a rope. It's still attached to the boat with a rope. Looks like it's been sitting here for years.
You have clay for me.
Good guess.
Something like that. In return, you take any item in the shop.
Even one of those chips?
You will use it to defraud the casino.
Oh, no, I have a wobbly table. I'll slide it under a leg.
Ah, yes. I am familiar with wobbly legs. You help yourself. They aren't painted anyway. The casino paints the chips after I make them.
Thanks for this.
Thank you for my clay.
It's full of small clay discs. Not too shabby. Looks real enough to me, anyway.
I thank you again for my clay.
Do they? Time to go fishing.
Could you order something or leave already?
Could you toss that dough again?
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm. Oh, for crying out loud! You know what? Screw this. I'm having a smoke. Anybody leaves without paying, I burn your house down.
He seriously overworked that dough. It's good for nothing. He seriously overworked.